Alright, the official English trailer for Pokemon TCG Pocket Wisdom of Sea and Sky has finally dropped. I was waiting for the English trailer to finally drop to make my analysis video, but let's just take a peek, a little sneak peek at what there is to see. Now, I'm very excited because I've actually yet to look. I've been holding back spoilers. I've been waiting, guys. I've been waiting for this one moment, and here we go. Ho-Oh and Lugia, this is our... Oh my goodness, Chris, say that a little bit. Now, this is our first big set in a while. Now, we do have, what is that, 3 energy Ho-Oh? I think it was colorless? Fire, water, electric. Okay, I think this plays into Ho-Oh, right? Yes, it does. Okay, Phoenix Turbo. Take a fire, water, and electric energy from your energy zone and attach them to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. Also, it does not just say Lugia, it says bench basic Pokemon in general. So, Ho-Oh can build Dragonite? We just need a way to build Ho-Oh. If there's a faster way to build Ho-Oh, then we might have a new Dragonite Accelerator, but obviously it's meant to work with Lugia. Elemental Blast hits for 180. But if you build it up multiple times with Ho-Oh, you can probably hit for 180 multiple times in a row. Similar to Dragonite, right? Very great renders. Okay, the art looks incredible. Cannot wait to be pulling a brand new set. Of course, we have Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile. Who was surprised by this? These cards look fine. They look whatever. Baby Pokemon, as you can see. Twinkly Call. Okay, so this is like a Shiinotic. A form of Shiinotic that's a basic. Also, baby Pokemon don't have energy costs for their moves, so you can go first with a baby Pokemon. Interesting. Also, no retreat costs and no weakness. But they only have 30 HP. Ooh. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Yeah. Red Gyarados. Shiny Gyarados. I'll read that on, so whatever. Oh, we have Umbreon EX and Espeon EX. Sheesh. I heard that Umbreon EX is a Cyrus. I can't avoid all spoilers. I heard Umbreon EX has Cyrus. We have Lyra. Alright, we have Lyra. Switch your active Pokemon that has damage on it with one of your benched Pokemon? Switch your active Pokemon that has damage on it with one of your benched Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Like, it's a swap out without needing a retreat cost, like superpowered Leaf, but you have to take damage. It's like a superpowered version of Leaf, but you have to take damage, okay? Your opponent reveals their hand, choose a supporter card you find, and shuffle it. So you can just forcefully get rid of a Sabrina, forcefully get rid of a Cyrus. That's very interesting. Silver is actually extremely interesting, if you think about it. Rescue Scarf. If this Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put it in your hand instead of the discard pile? Oh, you can save Mons from getting knocked out. What? So this is like a free revive? You can save things from getting Greninja pinged. Greninja, Greninja pinged into Cyrus. If you put on a Rescue Scarf, it'll save that Mon. Place it on your bench Sylveon. Yo, for people that run Sylveon, you can place a Rescue Scarf on your Sylveon and protect it. Because Sylveon is really not an attacker sometimes. It's just, whatever. It's just Professor's Research. Move a fire, water, and electric energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. This is weird. Who is this good for? Stuff like Dragonite, I guess? Lugia? Elemental Switch is interesting. I suppose it is interesting. But here we go. Boom, baby. Ho and Lugia. Awesome. Available this Wednesday. Now, I know I'm hella excited. I hope you guys are very excited. We don't have that much time left. But, I actually want to go onto PokemonZone.com and take a closer look at these cards. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and as you can see, we're on Pokemon Zone, and I want to just take a closer look at some of these brand new cards. Now, anyways, Lugia, right? We have Lugia EX. When your Pokemon EX is knocked out. Okay, why am I reading the... Okay, guys, I'm a little bit too excited. I started reading the rule. Discard a fire. Okay, we already kind of read this. 180 for 3 energy, water, fire, electric. Of course, you have to run this with Ho-Oh. What am I thinking? Okay, I don't really have an opinion on Lugia until we get more information on how exactly we're gonna power our Ho-Oh. Because dead weight in the active until you place 3 things to attack and build Lugia is kind of crazy, and it's an EX, so I'm assuming there's a faster way to build Ho-Oh. Because I don't know how I feel about this right now, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what's going on down there. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, honestly. You guys let me know. But I think we just need more information. Like, some of these cards, I am just going to need more information on. Ho, I think, is extremely interesting. This could be one of the most incredible accelerators in the game. Like, Moltres is on crack for multiple types. Like, and dragon types are eating, Dragonite at least is eating, things that require multiple energy. Who knows what other cards we're gonna get this set that require multiple energy, but Ho is extremely interesting. A brand new accelerator. 3, for 80 is not the greatest damage at all for 80, but of course this mon is supposed to be an accelerator. There's gonna be a brand new meta with Lyras and stuff, things to help get your Ho out of the active, because it probably is gonna take some damage. But this is literally insane. Like, one of the best ramp cards in the game. I can say that right now off the top of my head. Chikorita. I mean, what do you want me to say? Cyndaquil? I mean, what do you want me to say? Totodile? I mean, what do you want me to say? These are basic Pokemon, but, it's cool. We have Pichu here. This is very strange. Now, the thing with Babymons is they don't have an energy cost. It's no cost. So you can power up electric mons on the bench, like your Pikachu EXs. You can get them ready a turn faster for no cost at all. But the problem is 30 HP is incredibly low. But I mean, if you're ramping something up so fast, is it just worth it to use this little guy? Maybe there's a card that helps Babymons get more HP, but if this thing goes down, correct me if I'm wrong, your opponent does get a point, right? Your opponent does get a point, so it's high chance this gets taken out first turn. Even if you have a tool that gives it HP, you might not pull it. I don't know. How do you guys feel about the Babymons? It's very interesting. Like, this is Shiinotic. This is basically Shiinotic for no cost at all, and it's on a basic. But the 30 HP cost, it's so incredibly squishy that I don't know how good it's actually going to be. The no retreat cost definitely helps. I'm assuming there is going to be a supporter or a tool that helps baby cards with survivability, but I don't know how I feel about baby cards yet. But they're extremely interesting. Gyarados. Gyarados. You may discard any number of your benched water Pokemon. This attack does 40 more damage for each benched Pokemon you discarded in this way. I'm not really sure how I feel about this. You can do upwards of like 120 damage, right? You can do tons of damage with this. But I don't know how I feel about the needing Watermons to discard. It seems a little bit too much work to do a decent amount of damage. Solgaleo does like 120 with basically no drawbacks nowadays, especially with leftovers. So I don't know how I feel about this Gyarados. But, I don't know. I think it's interesting. This might be a YouTube content card. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Do you think this is a YouTube content card? Might be a YouTube content card. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Umbreon EX, on the other hand, is insane. Ability, Dark Chase. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage on it to the active spot. It's literally Cyrus without needing a Cyrus, and it also attacks for 80. It's not bad at all. In fact, it might be extremely broken, especially when we think about the new supporter cards coming and everything else. Umbreon EX may be the brand new meta. This is just a game ender. Depending on what you bring in, if you can Dark Chase, right? Because this does not end your turn. Everybody listen to what I'm saying. Dark Chase does not end your turn like Broken Space Bellow. You can Dark Chase, Lyra out Umbreon, go into a hard hitter, and end the game. Absolutely insane implications with this card, and I can't wait for it. This card, on the other hand, looks kind of mid. Ability, Psychic Healing. Once during your turn, this Pokemon is in the active, you may heal 30 damage from one of your bench Pokemon. This is like low-key terrible, guys. I don't know, like, this is just, I don't know how I feel with that. Unless there's synergy later on, maybe. Lyra, of course. Switch your active Pokemon that has damage on it with one of your bench Pokemon. Extremely good card. I don't know. Do I even have to explain why that's good? Silver we talked about. We talked about all these other cards, right? Elemental Switch, I don't really know. We're gonna have to wait and see. Rescue Scarf, I think is actually very good. Very, very good. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's very good. It's a savior tool, legitimately, you know? But, yeah. We have, I mean, yeah, we can have a... I'll skip that. We also have Togepi here. You know, I might as well talk about Togepi as well. A brand new Togepi card. During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon do -20 damage. I don't think this is that good. I don't know what's going on. I guess we're getting a new Togekiss, maybe? It is colorless, so I don't know what they're cooking with it, but I don't think it's that great. Anyways, as you can see, these are the brand new cards coming. I'm very excited. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know down below. Are you guys very excited as well? What cards are you most excited to try out? And what are you hoping we get? I hope we get a Tyranitar EX. But that's just me. I hope we get Tyranitar EX. And I hope all the starters get EXs. I hope it's all fair. And, you know, maybe even Steelix, Ampharos EX. I'd be very excited to play that. But, yeah. Brand new set. Brand new meta. Generation 2 Johto is finally here. Like and subscribe for more in the future because I will be all over this set. And you already know with that, I'm out, guys. Thank you.